go. Jay's idea to get up so early to leave. Here he is here. And there's the beast. There's the beast we're going to get. We're going to get and take up to Brisbane, Queensland. It's going to be a hell of a trip, let me tell you. It's around about 2,500 K trip, which is going to be the first time that this car's been anywhere significant in around about 300 years. So, so hopefully, there she goes. Look at that. I'll get some more footage of that thing rolling. But we're just about to head down to the servo. As I said, it's stupid o'clock here, dark as, but we're going to miss the traffic, you know. So anyway, let's get down to the servo and put some fuel in these things and get going. Ciao. Righto, we just fueled up here down at Para Hills here in Adelaide. I'm just going to check the air pressure in these tyres before we nick off and see if they're rolling good. It's got new tyres on it, so it should be okay.
Beautiful.
There's Jay, happy as a pig in poo. Let's have a look at this thing, shall we? On its trek. It'll be an interesting trip. What I've got to actually do is travel for about 120 k's with Jay up through the Adelaide Hills. Then I'm going to leave him. I'm going to head down to Mount Gambier, and he's got another 700 odd k's to go by himself. So hopefully the car behaves itself. And once there, I'm going to catch up with him in Melbourne, and we'll continue the trip up through to Sydney and into Brisbane. So that'll be fantastic. Chuck 36 in. There you go.
Put that on there.
That should do alright. Oh. We'll just pop this back on here.
I love these valves.
They're long, aren't they?
Yeah. Gold.
Here he goes. First couple of k's of the trip, first tank of fuel, and out he goes onto Bridge Road. Beautiful. Okay, folks. Well, this is our first stop here at Tailem Bend, at the Buddy Shell here. Car's going good. How's it going there, Jay? Driving all right?
Very nice, mate. Very, very nice.
Nice, nice. Look pretty sweet going up the road there. It hasn't been playing around, so it's running really well. And because we had a bit of a problem with it, and before we left, and I thought there might have been some issues, but that sort of cleared itself up. I think it was old fuel basically. But there you go. She's running like a dream.
Absolute charm.
I know. Look at that, eh? So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to have a look at my maps. I might spend another 140 odd k's with Jay until because I was going to turn off here to get down to Mount Gambier, but I think I might go another 140k up the road and just cut down another road and get down there, because it's only like a 3.5 hour drive for me to get to Mount Gambier, but he's got another 600 odd k's to go. So anyway, we're going to go in here and get something to eat or do something, I don't know, and I'll catch you later. So yeah, the car seems to be going really good at the moment, so I think it'll make Melbourne okay. I'm going to peel off up here in around about 100 k's or so to head down to Mount Gambier, so then he's on his own from there for about another 500 k's. So yeah, as I said, it'll probably make it okay. It's cracking along, but the rest of the trip then we'll be joined back in Melbourne and we're going to be heading up the east coast through Sydney and back up to Brizzy. So stay tuned for that. Well, no issues.
Nothing.
But we just check it under the bonnet, see how she's going.
Under the bonnet, son.
Under the bonnet. She's running quite sweet at the moment.
Very lovely.
Yeah. No liquid, no shit going anywhere.
Nothing.
Have a listen to that thing, will you? Look at it. Oh my goodness, that's going to purr.
The only liquid is rolling off my tongue.
Yeah. Salivation. Oh, that's brilliant, mate.
It is, man.
Still going good.
Like a star.
And we're, I don't even know where the hell we are, but check out these silos, will you? They've painted all this stuff on them. What a job. What a job. What a job.
What a job, eh? That's gold, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, have a look at that. Documenting the car. Well, what we're dealing with here is an old car that's actually running unleaded fuel at the moment. It's supposed to run leaded. What we're doing here is adding a valve saver. So you put it in your...
How much are we going to use of this one, do you reckon?
Well, how much is in your tank, mate?
I reckon 3/4.
3/4 is... So you're on down to about a quarter?
Yep.
Okay.
No, I'm a bit over that.
Righto.
I'm
Yeah, so whatever's in the tank goes into there from that. Yes. Right, this one's going to squirt out, mate.
No, it's not. Like, I've got to listen to it because I listened to it before.
And it goes shh,
Yeah,
as it goes to fill up. Yeah.
2 litres.
32 litres?
Yep.
That's alright.
Yeah.
Using the old 98 there. Beautiful.
That's what? That's 230. Roundabout.
Yeah, that's alright.
Let's say.
Got a couple of spare parts in there too. Lovely. Okay, so we've got our first hassle.
Something's come off somewhere.
The car has just died.
Hang on a minute.
It's turning over, but it ain't starting.
No.
It's turning over. That's incredible. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to have to break this down and have a bit of a look at it. That's what happens when that goes.
How often does that go?
Well, shit.
And how would we test for it?
You need a continuity test to either side to see if it works.
Alright, because what's happening is you wind it. It's got nothing.
That's that there. We're going to watch that one right there. Shit, righto. What? How the fuck did that happen?
Come on, man.
Okay, so hello train, off you go. So what we've sort of worked out is pulled the coil lead off, and this one here, that bloody coil lead, and it's got no spark going into the dizzy. So that means there's no spark going to spark plugs, and she won't fire and turn over. But luckily, He's a member of the RACQ.
Yeah, but hang on, I've got a coil in the back there. There's another.
So,
RACQ.
so he's going to ring the RACQ up, and well, I made it 280 Ks or something like that, so didn't do too bad. But anyway, it's just a spark problem, so it's electrical. It can be fixed. Geez, I'll tell you, that train's pretty long. Trying to get someone to give us a hand. This is going to take forever. I can tell you that now.
Thank you.
Okay, so we just did a spark test on the coil, and we kind of think the coil's just crapped its stacks straight out, so there's no spark obviously getting in the distributor, and consequently not at the spark plugs, so she ain't turning over. Well, it's turning over, but it's not firing. So with a bit of luck, we can pick a coil up at some point today. It's just going to stretch the day out a little bit longer than anticipated. I actually split with him just down the road. He was heading to Melbourne, I'm to Mount Gambier. Get a phone call, 2 seconds, broken down, son. So anyway, I'm here now with him. I might leave in a minute, just leave him here, bugger it.
Found it, man, broken wire.
Are you kidding me?
On the coil. Right there, look at that.
Holy moly, hang on. Okay, so he's actually found the problem. There's a broken wire on the coil.
Have you got spanners?
Have a look at that. I've got nothing.
Oh, you're kidding.
No. So what we're going to try and do is get this coil back up and running again.
Yeah,
She
that's all
snapped.
it needs.
There you go. You beauty.
Yep.
It mightn't be as long as we think.
No. He'll just come out, do that wire, and we could do that ourselves.
Well, we could.
Yep. Motherfucker.
God damn it. Something so simple.
Fucking Rob, cunt.
There you go. It wasn't Rob's fault. Yes, it was. We'll blame Rob. Bugger it. Bugger it. He's a bloke who had a look at the car yesterday. He's a good mate of mine. There you go. There's the wire there. It needs to be back on that point right there. So see if we can get that off, and that'll be interesting. Okay, all right. Let's get this bitch going. Okay, so in the myriad in the myriad of stuff that my dad had in the boot here, and all these little spares and shit, actually found up a pair of pliers, so we'll be able to get that little nut off.
Yeah, she just broke off, man. She just fucking clean snapped.
Look at that shit. All right, so we'll be able to rewire that with any luck.
What are we gonna have
Can
to
you
do?
get the pliers in there?
I can. I'll pull this lead.
Do you want me to hang on? Let me get this negative off so you don't go short of shit.
Yep.
Or he's in there. Everyone can see absolutely jack shit. It's beautiful.
I don't want to fuck that nut. That's all.
Yeah.
You really need a.
Tell you what, I think my dad had something for every occasion in here.
Yeah, he probably does.
Just in case he wanted to wax the car on the trip. Look at this. Oh, good on him. I tell you what, you got to watch that boot there. I just smacked my head on it for the 10th time.
Did you?
Oh shit, man.
What have we got in here? There's a transistor that we may have needed. What have we got here? What the fuck is this?
What is this?
Tie gauge.
There you go. Got everything in here. All right. I'm just gonna go look through my bag. I might have something. Hang on. Yep, no worries. Yep.
I want my feedback too.
Yeah. Right, we're on hold of this. Here we go. Got a little bit of wire sticking out there now. You better wash your hands before you pick your nose, mate. You're going to leave a mark.
So she just goes around like that, eh? So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go a bit longer.
You go as long as you can. Try not to fucking cut it. Jesus. That would be trouble if you cut it. Shit. That's the hold music, by the way. Oh,
pretty good, eh?
I'm going to get a copyright strike for this.
What's that?
On YouTube, yeah.
Oh!
No, what did you do? No, you didn't pull it out. Tell me you didn't pull it out.
No.
Oh.
Hang on. It's come off there. So, what's that?
The earth.
That goes on there. Like so. So that's your... That's okay.
And that's on this, is it?
Yeah, mate, yeah.
It's on that one. Okay, so we've got this lead back on now. So it should fire up in a second. What we're going to do, because we haven't got the tool to do it up, is there's a mechanic just down the road. So we'll take it down there. Here we go. Beautiful. Started up like a dream. We're going to go down to the mechanic and get him to tighten it up. So there you go. Okay, so we had some spanners with this car, but we didn't have one small enough for the little tiny bloody nut there on the coil. So consequently, we had to use some pliers to get it off, number one, and pliers to do it up. But as I said, there's a mechanic down the road. We're going to rip down there, and he'll have a tool. He'll have the right size spanner. He'll give it a nip up, and he'll be on his way. And then I can nick down to Mount Gambier. So fingers crossed, it's a good little run for him. Okay, we've been able to get the car driving pretty doggy all the way down here, but we got the car down to this mechanic, and he's got some tools which we borrowed. So we've got that all nice and tight now. So a bit of luck, it'll it'll get us the rest of the way. Hey, dodgy job there, Jay. Well done. See if she goes. Like a kitty cat. Beautiful. Righto. Until the next adventure.
I'll see you Sunday time.
Yes, you will. Dirty handshake.
Sunday time.
All right, mate. Yeah, well, give us a bell. I'll head the other way.
Yep.
Give us a bell if you haven't got any throttle.
Yeah, mate, you'll probably be a little bit far away by then, but
yeah, well,
at least I'll be within the 24-hour period, right?
You will be, yeah, we get RACQ out. Mongrels, they
I'll
are.
be all RACQ'd up by then.
You will be. Well and truly covered.
All right, mate.
All right, man.
Take care.
Yeah.
I'm on the run.
Charge your phone, you'll need it. See you, mate.
See you, mate.
Oh, what a time that was. Okay, well, I've ended up on these roads, right, the middle of nowhere here, and look, they're not very well marked. I'm only doing 80 k's now, heading into Narrandera. It's pretty slow going because there's lots of roos and stuff around, so I've got to be really careful that I don't go hitting them. The only saving grace is the moon tonight. Have a look at that. Sensational. It's absolutely beautiful. It's massive. It's hard to pick it up on video, but anyway, it's something to look at while I'm on these roads. Now I've got about probably 3 hours to go before I reach Narrandera and meet up with Jay for the rest of our trip up to Brisbane. And as you know, the COVID bizzo really put an end to what we were planning. So instead of going up the nice dual lane highway right the way up to Brizzy, we've ended up, well, he's done the same thing too. He's coming on different roads into Narrandera, and I've ended up on separate road because he left Geelong and I left Mount Gambier from Andrew's place, and I've ended up on this well, plenty of roads today. There's just old cruddy roads, and I've got to be really careful because, you know, I want to get home, so I just take it careful. Righto. Well, here I am in Narrandera. Just try and find something to eat, to be honest. And then I'll be catching up with Jay at the Bishop's Lodge bloody motel. He's got a nice cold beer waiting for me out of the esky, so that'll be welcome. I haven't stopped for 8.5 hours now, nearly 9 hours, because I had to get over that border. So might as well show you a little bit of Narrandera. Looks pretty nice, pretty nice. Well, here we are. I've caught up with Jay now, thank God. Long day. And how you going there, mate? Good. That's good stuff, mate. Yeah, so we've got a couple little drinkies going. I've just had a feed. The car apparently went really good, so we're going to be heading off tomorrow for somewhere. I don't know where we're going to end up.
What time, we don't know.
No, we just get up whenever. No rush. No rush to get back.
Could be a little bit slow in the morning.
Well, we're actually like freaking, I don't know, 3 days early. So we've got plenty of time.
We're more than that, man.
Yeah.
Because we were going to take 4 days to get back. Yeah. And we weren't going to leave till Sunday. So we're fucking like 6 days ahead.
Yes. I don't know how he works that maths out, but yeah. That
we'll see when we get to the other end. Depends how long we have to quarantine for.
Yeah, I know, and that's the thing. That's the thing. Hopefully, we don't have to do, border bizzo getting back into Queensland.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll see how we go with that.
We'll offer a bottle of scotch at the border, and we'll just slow ourselves.
We have to buy 2 bottles, I think. Might stock up, and if they don't take the bribe, we'll just drink it. All right, well, we're going to chill out for the night, and we'll start again in the morning and see if the valve starts. It will. Okay, so we've got up here at Narrandera. Bloody cold here. Have a look at this. Oh my goodness. I know it's not as cold as it is in some places where you get snow all over the windscreen, but this is freaking freezing here today. He's not got a real good heater in there, so he can drive that, and I'll drive my car. You gonna be right with that heater today, mate?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's really warm.
Yeah. Drive with your windows down today, mate.
Thank you.
I'm gonna put my heater on. I don't know, maybe 26. There's a little beast there, loading up soon. I'm getting out of here, heading up to Narrandera today. Okay, so we started up today, and she's a bit frosty. But what we did actually find was, because you could see the condensation coming out the exhaust there, you could see an exhaust leak which was underneath. Can't get the camera on there, but anyway, we're going to have to keep an eye on that on the way up there, because I think the exhaust pipe might fall off. But anyway, hopefully it stays on. We can give it up. Okay, so we've left Narrandera. My goodness, was it cold there this morning. We're heading up the guts now. We're not going up the coast road, as I said earlier. So we're going to be heading through Parks and Dubbo and those areas there. Going to pull over and get some nice footage of the car. It's going to be really nice. And we'll be stopping probably in Narrabri tonight. Depends on how we go. It's only 700 k's up to Narrabri, so we'll see how we go with that. But day's turning out beautiful. Car's running sweet. It's like a freaking new limousine, mate. Let me tell you, this thing just purrs over like a kitty cat. Really impressed with the old girl, and Dad'd be pretty proud of it, I should imagine. Coming all this way again. It's been a long time since it's been on a road trip. I think the last road trip it was on was actually with my grandparents, and it went all the way up the top of North Queensland, up to Cairns. So that was back in 75, 76, 77, something like that. I'll have to get the dates for that. But really proud of the old girl. She's cracking along quite nicely. Bit of a hiccup there at Keith to start with, but that was, you know, the good thing about these old cars, you can just fix them on the side of the road, you know. If this thing of mine stopped working, I don't know what I'd do. I'd just have to call someone and say, "Oh, tow me," because I've got no idea what's under this bonnet. But the old girl there, you can see everything that's going on. There's not much that can go wrong with it, and when it does go wrong, you can more than likely fix it with a piece of string. Anyway, we'll just keep going. I'll get some more footage, and we're going to go to West Wyalong, and I'm going to get some stuff there. So some nice pickies and stuff of the car. It's a really old sort of town, so the car will really fit nicely in that sort of scene. All right, catch you later. Bye bye. Anyway, so we stopped here at a little place called Marul. Just got a little bit of a, you know, picture opportunity going. Look at this pub over here. Fantastic little joint. Got a few pictures and everything of the car in front of that. This is just off the highway here on the way to West Wyalong. And then we're going to get some pickies there too. Should be a good thing. How's the car going, mate? Yeah, good.
Oh, look, man. I've broken down 10 times.
Yeah. What about the car though?
It's used $350,000 worth of fuel. And I'll be broke by the time I get back.
How's the aircon? You winding the aircon up and down?
You want to feel it, eh?
Yeah.
Awesome. It's that cold, I've got to put a beanie on.
Yeah, it's really cold in the morning. The afternoon's not so chilly, eh? Well, you gotta wind the aircon back up.
I'll just put the foot down a bit more and away we go.
Yeah. All right. See you at West Wyalong.
Back to what used to be home, passing by those little towns I know so well, stopping for gas and then I'm behind the wheel again. Driving is like a spiritual cleanse, where every mile is a new beginning and every bend holds a new end. Eyes on the road, don't lose control. I'm speeding fast to chase my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day. Neon lights in the fast lane light, riding high, reaching for the sky. I had it all but lost and fell back down again.
Well, I just got here at West Wyalong. Put out a little park here. There's a DC3. I think it's a DC3. Anyway, here's the old plane there, mate. Beautiful stuff. Car's still going well. We're going to have to pull up the bonnet and have a bit of a look at it later, just to make sure all the not leaking oils and all that sort of stuff. As I said this morning, found a small crack in the muffler. Well, actually, when it goes onto the muffler, the back tail pipe got a bit shaken loose and she's cracked. So it's going to need another one sooner or later. But anyway, we'll look at that a bit later. It's still going all right at the moment. Anyway, we'll check it out later. Cheers!
One more Saturday night, you're wearing them jeans so tight. I'll keep waiting for the perfect moment, when you're dancing like that, with that shirt and that hat. God, I'll need just one more drink to calm down. Oh, you know I need you. Oh, what can I do to reach you? Oh, girl, you're one of a kind. I just can't get you
we've stopped here in Forbes and at the Motor Museum, other Motor Museum. So we're going to go and check this Motor Museum out. They've got a few old things, old bombs out the front there, a couple of other things in there, so we're going to go in there and have a bit of a look. So let's get in there and have a bit of a squid. Oh, matey. Grandpa.
We'd be unbreakable. We could leave this place, stay in bed for days. You'd be my Yoko and I'd be your John. You'd show your secret tattoo. Maybe I'd get one too. You and me can start a whole new chapter. When you smile at me, I can feel the whole world turning. Oh girl, you're one of a kind. I just can't get you off my mind. And baby, we'd be unshakable. You and me would fit so fine. Just tell me how to make you mine, and girl, we'd be unbreakable. We'll get past Sunday morning. There's a future for us that's dawning.
Righto, so tell everyone what you're doing there, mate.
I'm just about to have a drink.
Yeah, yeah, that'll keep your valve happy.
Get the valves working properly.
Yeah,
And no, this is valve lube. I put 50 mils to 50 litres.
yeah, and what that does is because this motor is actually a leaded motor, and it's actually running unleaded because they don't sell leaded fuel anymore.
3/4 of a bottle.
There you go, for 3/4 of a tank, and it saves your valves from burning out and all that sort of bad stuff we really don't want. So yeah, off with that then. And now Jay is filling it up with some motion lotion.
Motion lotion.
Motion lotion. That makes it go forward and backwards.
In Australia we call it fuel.
Fuel. Yeah.
In America I call it gas.
Yeah, it's not a gas though, is it? It's a liquid.
It is fuel.
You see, silly buggers.
I never understood that.
No. Wondering if you're able to hear this. Alright, so there's these dishes set up. I'll get a shot of them in a minute, and they're set up around about 100 probably about 100 metres apart. And he's standing over there and he's whispering into the dish, and I can hear him over here. It's incredible. Go for it, mate.
Yeah. I was just wondering, should we get one of these at my house and one at your house, and then we'd be able to ring each other?
Yeah. Put Telstra out of business.
Yeah, it would save some money there.
I'm going to turn this around and just show you where he is. He's right over there. So if I zoom in, that's where he is. Can't believe that. So there you go, folks. Whoops. Too much zoom. Yeah, that'll do. Anyway, isn't that incredible? Oh my God.
Absolutely incredible.
That's brilliant.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe it's not butter either. I'm going to get a photo of these dishes. Unreal. So this is pretty cool. This is fairly rare to be here when they're actually moving the dish.
Yeah.
That's unreal. Look at that. And in the movie, they played cricket in there.
Did they really?
Yeah, they did. Okay, well it's official. We got up here in Gilgandra and we got a heap of ice on the top of the car here. Look at this. Yeah, it got a bit cold last night. Got all over it. Windscreen. It is. Oh, look at that on the windscreen. Yeah. Okay, yeah, she's cold, eh? Reminds me of. Morning.
And,
oh, look at that.
Got a bit of ice on the car. It's quite cold here.
Yeah,
no, it's not really cold now. It must have been cold last night. There you go. Mate just fucked my paint job up.
Yeah.
But that's alright.
That's alright. Take $10 off.
We're gonna get some drinks going soon. And
look at that.
crack the ice.
That's incredible.
Oh, it is. Unbelievable.
Too cold. No. That's unreal.
We'd be unbreakable. We could leave this place, stay in bed for days. You'd be my Yoko and I'd be your John.
Okay, so we've decided to go and make a dash for Queensland because of these border things going on with this COVID. So we'll actually probably get home tonight, so probably won't get as much footage as I would have liked, but we've got to get over this border because if they put border restrictions in and all sorts of stuff, we're in all sorts of trouble. But we're just cruising along at the moment. We're about 6 hours away from home at the moment, and I'll just look at this. Look at me there. The car's still going like a rocket. There, just behind me. Look at it, steady as a rock on the road. Unbelievable. I tell you what, so happy with this car, the way it's performing. There's just been no, apart from that little wire coming off there at Keith, it's performed absolutely fantastic, and it's like driving a new car in there, mate. My dad really looked after the front end and all that sort of thing, and made sure the car was well and truly roadworthy. And testament to what he's done. You know, obviously this thing's still going, so good on you, Dad. That's awesome. All right, we'll see you a little bit later.
tide. Let the water go where it wants to go. You can run and hide. You can bury yourself beneath the stones. Somebody told me don't pretend, 'cause everyone could use a friend sometimes. Take some good advice. Don't let your fear decide. That's how you break inside. You don't need to worry. Somebody is waiting down the line. You pick up the pieces. Hey, you'll be alright. I can feel the sun and how the wind makes way across the fields. Let me take a breath. Let me be a part of something real.
How's this though, Jay? Welcome back to Queensland after 35 years. This is the last time the old girl was in Queensland. Something like that anyway, 35, 36 years. Got the Queensland plate soon. So, we made it all this way, which is fantastic. We've got about another 3.5 hours before we get back. So that's going to be the last leg while he fuels up the last time. There we go, a bit of fuel coming out. It's about normal for this thing. Well, after about 45 years, the old girl's back in Queensland. Just leaving here at Goondiwindi, and about 3 hours to go. That's it. 3 hours to go back to our place. So we might get one more fuel stop, not too sure. And there she goes down the road. Welcome to the new home.